All right, guys, we going live. If you ever go to YouTube, look, let's make sure you can. We're just doing a quick check to make sure everything's running smoothly, and we'll be starting in about 10 minutes officially. So enjoy, relax. We might have some technical difficulties along the way. We've had a few already, but that's part of the process and the experience. So we will officially start right about 12 o'clock. So enjoy, relax. Sweet. Cool. Okay, so switch it to whatchamacallit. We're working hard, man, to get this ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 15 minutes away from kicking off. You know, let me give you guys a second before I do that. Let me give you guys a second before I do that. Man, we are live here in the facility. If you guys have not, you need to switch over to YouTube ASAP. We are going to start momentarily. Within the next 10 minutes, the show is going to start. The World Cup of Parent and Player Education is coming. You guys need to switch over to the link ASAP so you don't miss out on anything because we are set, ready to go. We've had some technical difficulties, can't lie to you guys already, but at least we're ready to rock. And you need to switch to the IG link. So go, if you need it, go to my bio link, click it so you can watch the event. We are starting momentarily. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm super excited. I'm buzzing for this. And like I said before, I'm armed with 31 years of experience. I'm here to help you. The question is, will it be free? You guys are going to find out very soon. You are not going to want to miss this. And like I said, I am super excited to be helping you guys make better decisions because I've been in your shoes. My family's been in your shoes. And I think it's time to start making changes in the entire process for youth development. And that way you guys are educated. And I always say it always starts at home. So we're going to have some fun today. And we're going to put Instagram on mute. So that way if you're watching, you need to switch over to YouTube. So that way you don't miss anything. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to go because you can see the event right here. Boom. We are ready to rock. What? Oh, I could do that. You had a copy, no?
Yeah.
So I think. Sweet. So if you're just joining, I have pinned the link right here. If you need an easier way to find it, go to my bio link on Instagram. And so you can click on my bio, my profile, go to the bio, click, and so go to my bio, my profile, click bio link, go there. It'll be the top one. You'll see the live stream, and that way you guys can watch and enjoy the show. And if you're a parent and you have 3 goals, or one of the 3 goals, you just want to help your child have more success on the field, your child wants to be a professional or collegiate player, or you just want to stop getting ripped off, I got solutions coming for you very shortly. You're not going to want to miss this. So make sure you're paying attention because we're going to put this thing on mute very shortly, and you'll just see it. You won't actually be able to hear it. So you're going to want to switch the link. It's right here. It's pinned, and we'll see you guys momentarily, man. I'm excited to welcome you guys in. It's coming. I did. I put it as a pin.
No, but people are gonna copy.
How can I?
Go to my YouTube and the name.
Done.
Yeah.
No, I'm typing it. It is.
But that one,
That one's wrong.
that one is mute.
That's
For asking a lot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to start in a couple of moments. So I got to turn that down.
Yeah.
So, like I said in the chat, we're going to be starting just a couple of minutes. We're going to start at roughly 12 o'clock and to give people a chance to kind of get in and get ready, get situated, get sorted. Grab popcorn, grab food, grab a drink, whatever you need to be ready to go. Maybe some beer if you need it. I don't know. It might be exciting for you. And we're all in here ready to rock, okay? So the presentation will be up here. Obviously, I'll be sitting here. And we're going to make this, I think, the biggest youth development event in the country. And like I said before, which is on the title slide, my family and I were once in your shoes. We didn't have a single clue. I'm now armed with 31 years of experience, and I'm here to help you. And the question that we're going to all answer today is the help free? And I think you're going to enjoy the answer when you find out later. Very soon, actually. And then, like I told you guys, if you stay through the entire event, you're going to receive a free gift. Just for stopping by, watching, getting the value and education up front, and then translating that back to you later. You're going to see it at the end. So I think you're going to enjoy this. The whole thing will be up here to watch. I'll be here talking with you guys as well. And it'll be fire, bro. Like, I'm here to help you guys make better decisions. Like, I just think for you guys in the development process of your children, like, I've been through the entire system that you guys are now taking your kids through. And there is a clear lack of a plan. There is a clear lack of development. And the only reason why I know that is because I've gone through it. I'm now living it day to day as a director and coach, and trying to help you guys make better decisions. And you're going to see why very shortly when the presentation starts, or the event really starts. We're just in the pre-phase. So it's going to be fun, man. I got some props here as well. Medals. We're going to talk about these shortly. Nice trophy. We're going to talk about this shortly. And the best part about it, dollar bills. I think, hopefully, this will help you guys save some money in the long run. Or does it turn into a cash cow? I've talked this entire time about cash cows. Do I become a cash cow today? Let's find out. You're going to find out very shortly what the whole event is about. So just give us a second, man. We're going to be ready to go. Again, if you got any questions, put them in the chat. If you're excited about what's going on, put it in there. If you're excited, give me some fire in there. Give me some fire in the chat if you're excited. So let's have some fun with this, bro, before we start. Woo! All right. So again, just give it a couple of seconds, and then we'll 2 minutes, 3 minutes, sorry, 3 minutes, and then we're ready to go. And again, please share this with somebody. If you believe there's somebody, because we're live now, please, hit. I know you guys can do the same thing as me. You can hit the share button, copy and paste, or send it to a friend, a brother, a cousin, a sister, neighbor, coach. Send this to anybody that you feel will benefit them in the long run, because it's all about helping people make better decisions. There's too many kids playing soccer in this country, and you guys, unfortunately, are getting ripped off. And I don't want you to be ripped off. And I mean, man, I'm excited to get going, but you guys have no idea. I'm ready to make this happen. And if you're on Instagram, you need to flip to YouTube to get this running. So make sure you don't miss out, and get going. There will be no sound on Instagram. What? So last thing for Instagram real quick, before we start momentarily, for real, is that we're going to mute the sound on Instagram because we are trying to transfer you guys to the actual live event. So you need to be paying attention on YouTube. That's where the channel's at. That's where we're going. And we're going to blow this thing up, bro. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. We're moments away from officially kicking off. And, hopefully the people that come and take advantage of this, you get something out of it. I think it's going to be a banger for you. And, we're here. High Soccer, Coach Kyle. We're here to help you guys make better decisions. And you guys probably, maybe some of you do, maybe some of you did know this. We ran 100% free event camps. We did one in July, one in August, or I guess it was like July and August. And we're always looking at ways to create stuff to help you guys out in the long run. So that's what we're here for. And we start in less than 2 minutes, man. Officially, I'm ready to start. Make sure if you like what you see or what you're going to see, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. That way you don't miss any of the content, because what you're going to find out now is the big reveal and the big release is coming momentarily. And dude, I'm buzzing for this, to be honest. So it's going to be exciting, man. If you guys, and I'll talk about this when we get started again, but if you have 3 you can fit one of the three processes, right? One is if you have a child that plays youth soccer and you want them to make a better decision, okay? So you want them to be successful in the field, even if their goal is not to be a collegiate or professional player, this is for you. If you have a child that wants to be a professional or a collegiate player, this is for you. Or if you just don't want to be ripped off, this is for you. And man, I don't even know what else to say, bro. Like, I'm excited to help you guys. We're going to start literally in about 60 seconds. Yeah, 60 seconds and counting. And then the show will officially start. So again, if you have not sent this to somebody, please do. Help me help somebody else that needs help, because you guys know you guys all need help. And I'm excited for it, man. Let's make it happen. Yeah, so make sure, man, you subscribe, you share this, you send this to somebody, and let's make this happen, bro, because we're going to make this big. This is all part of a long story and a long journey with High Soccer. And big news is coming beyond this, by the way, but we can't release it yet. So just make sure you're ready to go. But we're always trying to find ways to give value back to you. This is why I started putting out the content and making things ready to go. And, we got about 20 seconds till kickoff, man. So you might want to start a countdown. Woo! And again, if you have any questions, please leave them till the end. And then that way, you can put them in the chat, no problem. But I won't be able to see it, or I won't get to it until the end, okay? So anyways, it is now officially 12 o'clock. I'd like to start the event with you guys. So this is called the World Cup of Parent and Player Education. And the whole goal with this, thumbs up. If you can hear me, thumbs up before we officially start. That was just a little guest part there. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear this, man. Okay, anyways, so into the event, right? It's a live event. I've been telling you guys about this for a while. I'm sure there will be a replay at some point. This is the World Cup of Parent and Player Education. And the whole thing about this is I want to help you guys make better decisions. So you can see the tagline here. My family and I were once in your shoes. We did not have any clue, and I'm going to expand on this before I continue shortly. I'm now armed with 31 years of experience, and I am here to help you. And the first question we're going to solve today, will it be free? And you're going to find out by sticking through the program in the live event, okay? And when I say we didn't have any clue, my parents, I love them to death, obviously. They were not athletic. They did not play sports above, I don't even think they played in high school. So, we did not know what we were doing. And, people always ask me the question, Kyle, can you recommend a club or an organization? Well, in this presentation and what you're going to see today in this event, I'm going to share with you what you need to be looking for outside of what you're going to get today. Okay? So make sure you're ready to go. I'm ready to go, and we can move to the next slide if we're ready to rock. So, again, before I really start this, I want you guys to share this with somebody, man. Send this to somebody. Put me a comment in the chat. Put fire if you think it's good so far, and we're going to go out and have some fun with this, okay? So, listen, I've experienced the same pain and suffering you have because of the youth soccer system, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes. Let's keep moving forward, okay? Yes, I got those scars. I have been messed up, pushed to the side. I've had the same issues you guys have. I have those battle scars, and I don't want you to have the same. Okay? So, my name, if you don't know who I am, is Kyle Wilson. And I am a coach, business owner, educator, public speaker, content creator, and pro trainer. So by pro trainer, I have trained professional players that have played at the highest level. One of them is a Champions League winner. We're about to be interrupted by Luis in 3 seconds, by the way. And a Champions League winner, and you can see him in the picture here, actually. So there's a little bit more detail here I'll quickly go over with you. I played on the U.S. men's national team for futsal, played in a World Cup in 2019, which was in Misiones, Argentina. I played Division II college soccer. I played semi-professionally in France. Again, I trained Luis Nani, who's in this picture here, which is a Champions League winner, Premier League winner, and a European Championship winner with Portugal. I have developed 7 players by myself to play for professional academies, and that's a lot of work, by the way, which you'll see shortly. And then this is actually very interesting. With our club, our 07-06 team, played against the St. Kitts senior men's national team, the same national team that played the U.S. men's national team in the Gold Cup. So our 2007, 2006 boys did that on June 8th. And I'll talk about that later if you guys have any questions, how we did that. And the only way you normally get an experience like that is if you play for a senior men's national team, which is not an easy thing to do. It's, a very small percentage. So moving forward, when I was a kid, I had parents who were willing to support me and help make my dreams possible. Now, probably like you, what we did not have is probably the same thing you do not have. The education, the knowledge, the understanding, the actual reality of getting to the next level. I was in your guys' shoes, man. I've been there. So I went through almost 2 decades in the youth system, because think about it, from birth to 18 years old, that's almost 2 decades. My parents have spent over, we actually did the math on this. We spent over $82,593 in just my youth career, and I had a brother, by the way. So you can double that and see what that actually costs. So the point is, I can only imagine what you will spend, which I'm guessing will be well over $100,000 based on the math that we've done. Now, I did achieve some success, which I'm going to touch up on here shortly. But what you need to do and understand is you got to think outside the box to do this. So one of my biggest dreams when I was a kid, I remember being 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. I always wanted to play in a World Cup. Now, to be transparent, I wanted that to be soccer, but I made that happen in futsal. So I can check off one of my dreams, playing in a World Cup, representing my country, the United States. We had 3 main games. So we played against Nepal, we played against Spain, we played against France. We beat Nepal. 3-2 or 2-1. I think it was 2-1. We beat them 2-1. We lost against Spain, actually crazy enough, 11-0, and we lost against France 4-3. But that was one of the best experiences of my life, and I'm going to tell you kind of how I got there in a little bit. But I achieved one of those dreams, and not many people can say that. So my story is filled with so many failures and hardships on the journey to reach the top, and in the end, I did not achieve my ultimate goal of wanting to become a professional, because since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a pro. And in the end, I didn't make it. So where am I going with this? The American system is not designed for you to make it. It's not. It's not there for you to make it. It's not in your favor. And the whole point of today, though, is to help the next generation of players who have the same dream as me. So the next generation of kids that say, hey, they have a goal of wanting to be successful, to play collegiate soccer, to play professional, or just to be a better player in competitive. My goal is to help you make that dream a reality. Okay? I want to help you avoid as many pain points and scars as possible. The ones that I have, the ones that you're now going through in this process. And I will tell you this, though, okay? My objective is to help you guys save money, and I don't want you to be ripped off. That way, if you're saving money, you can hopefully assist your child to follow their dreams, just like my parents did. And again, I didn't achieve everything that I wanted because I didn't know, and now I do, 31 years later. And yes, my parents spent $1,000 on a NCAA Division I college camp. Yes, we got that email, which I'm going to talk about again later. Yes, I played for a cash cow and spent thousands. My parents spent thousands of dollars on this and got basically nothing out of it other than scrimmages. I went through that just like you guys did. I was lied to about why you need to play in, at the time it was called the DA, but to play in the top level, which is important, by the way, which I'm going to explain again later. Or at least you can ask the question about it. And I participated in their showcases. I went to the DA showcase when it first came out. There were 300 or 400 just Division I coaches. But there is a difference between exposure and being exposed, which I'll quickly highlight before moving forward. Exposure is when you go to an event. You're at an event. Yes, there's college coaches there. Maybe there's pro scouts. There's people there watching. Yes. However, this is what you guys don't understand, and this gets lost in translation. There's a difference between exposure, which I just talked about, and actually being exposed. Being exposed means that the people there, the scouts, the college recruiters, are actually there watching you. Watching you. So like, they might be at your game, but if they don't know who you are or anything about you, and you're not a standout player, and you guys have heard me talk about this before, they're not watching you play. Sure, they could be at your game, but they're already watching somebody else. And people get lost in this all the time because, like, I need to play in MLS next, or I need to play in these leagues, which I can understand. But if you don't already have the exposure piece in terms of being exposed in communication, which you'll find out how I'm going to help you with that shortly. So I don't want to give you too much. I got to stop there. Moving forward, but even during all these terrible moments created from the U.S. youth soccer system, even with all of them, I still found success. I still found success. And the great part is you can too. You can find success. Now, how do you do that? And that's a great question. Find out right now on the next slide. Okay? The key is you need to find a coach, especially between the ages of, let's say, 6 to 18 years old, really. And it might be one coach, two coaches in terms of the process. And everybody asks me, Kyle, can you recommend an organization? Well, I told you guys you would find out what I'm going to recommend. And what I recommend that you do is you find a coach. Okay? And I found a coach who cared about development and helping the next generation. So I'm from Northern Virginia, so Alexandria, the DMV area. In that area, there was not a lot of them, by the way, but I found one guy. To this day, I still connect with, I still work with, I still go to for advice because he cared about development and he cared about helping the next generation, and he did that. So that's why when I tell you guys, I can never recommend a club. I always recommend find a coach who cares and wants to make a difference. So that's one nugget that I answered for you already. Okay, and moving on, my coach taught me the right way to do things in the world of football. And for me, that was very important because I see a lot of people, in my opinion, and you may not agree with me, that's okay, not do the right things. So now, what I want to do is, this is my goal. I want to be that guy for you and your player. Okay? I want to be the coach that mentors you along this journey, which is, by the way, well over 10 years if they're going to have success in the longer term. Whether that's going on to be, it doesn't even have to just be about football. It can be about life in general. It can be about being a better person, about building future leaders, people that will make an impact. That's part of it because you have to build people with character, with resilience, with ability to be successful in the future. Me personally, I don't like average. I like to strive way above that. And the only way to do that is by setting the expectation and the bar high. So my goal is to be the coach that helps you on that journey. Okay? However, you need to understand, and this is very, very important, and I'm talking to you parents because I'm sure you're watching this, right? And I'm going to go on a little tangent here with this because this is their dream. If they come to you and say, Dad, Mom, I want to be a professional one day, or I want to play Division I college, or even if they just say, I want to have fun playing soccer and it's incompetitive. Like, this is their dream. Don't be that parent that's all over your kids. Like, I see it every single day. Example, I had a practice last week, and I had a parent at the water break go up to their kid and start giving them instructions. And I'm like, then why are you here at my program? Don't be that parent. The best parents that I've ever seen do this are the ones that let their kids go through the process and literally, I wish I was exaggerating this, I'm not, guide them along the way. You don't hold their hand and bring them through. You support them in the journey. If you're answering all of their questions, your child is always going to come back to you. And you got to let them figure out and manage their dream. Do you support them? Yes. Do you help navigate them? Yes. But if you're giving them the answers and you're solving all their problems, like if they're having an issue and you solve their problem, they're always going to come back to you. And I'm seeing this more and more in the day-to-day of kids. They're not learning how to deal with these things. Okay? So if you're a parent, your job is to support the player. And how can you do that? Development and education always starts at home. Always starts at home. Whether you believe that or not, I do. And if you're not willing to put in the time at home for your child to be successful because you're not bought in, you're going to need 3 things, by the way. You're going to need bought in from the player, so your son or daughter. You're going to need buy-in from you to support them, and you're going to need buy-in from a coach. Those are the 3 key things. If you only have 1, you're screwed. If you only have 2, you're screwed. You have to have all 3. for long-term success. There's no other way to get about this. At least I have not found it yet. And the key is you have to have the player bought in, the parent bought in, and the coach bought in. If you do not have all three, the long-term success chance goes way down, because you can't just have the player bought in. He needs support, and he needs somebody to help him get there, development-wise. You can't just have two, because if you don't have a coach, and the parent doesn't know what they're doing enough with the education process and the development process, you won't get there. And I need you guys to understand this, right? Understand failure, setbacks, and a lack of success is all a part of the journey to the top. Now, I want to give you a quick story before we move forward with this, right? And this is a reality of what I had to face, and I actually made a specific video about this. When I went to go play semi-professional in France, I was 22 years old. And I'll try and quickly do this. I'm going to a first world country, by the way. And I'm an adult at this point. Like, I just graduated college or whatever. I moved there the first week and a half. I live in a middle school dorm. Me and another player. Middle school dorm. We're there for a week and a half. We have a cafeteria, whatever. Okay, cool. We're sleeping on bunk beds, essentially. They moved us, after that week and a half, into the club's training facility. Me and this other guy slept in the closet, the training ground closet, for a whole week. We slept there for a whole week on a sleeping bag in the closet of the training center of this club. Then they moved us into a house, okay? In the house, there was a futon for me and him to sleep on. And a futon is a couch that folds down into a bed. So it wasn't even a bed. We had to share a futon. We had 2 plates, 2 forks, 2 knives, 2 spoons, a table, and 2 chairs. There was no TV. There was no Wi-Fi. There was no way we could communicate with anybody outside of ourselves in this house, because we didn't pay for extra service like this. And this was 2015-16. And this was in France, a first world country. This is the realities that I had to go through trying to make it. And at the time, dude, I was pissed. I'm like, I can't believe I'm living like this. Not looking back on it, was one of the best times of my life. And it helped me grow a lot. The point is, we have all these luxuries here. Our kids have everything. And when I had to transition into the realities of trying to make it, because I was paid, they gave me a place to live, they gave me transportation, but I had to walk 45 minutes just to go speak with my friends and family. 45 minutes to speak with my friends and family in a first world country, because I was playing semi-professionally, making less than $500 a month, trying to figure out how to make it. Now, I didn't have mom and dad supporting me on that one. I had to figure that out myself. And that's why, that is why I have created the following for you guys. Okay, so let's move into the pieces here. The first one is My Pro Dream Masterclass. And the whole point of this program is to share with you the untold secrets of the football industry, and to hopefully properly prepare and equip you for the long journey ahead. So if your child's telling you, hey, mom and dad, I want to be a pro, you're going to want to check this one out, because I share with you a lot of stuff, and it's just like things that you would never think about. One of them would be this. I went to France, like I was telling you, to play semi-professionally. That was a huge mistake. I went to the wrong country. I should not have gone to France. Why? French football is a lot of power, a lot of athleticism, and a lot of technique. I have one of those. I have technique. I did not have the athleticism or the power. Okay, so I should have gone to another country like Italy or Germany, where it's less power. Okay, and this is a $997 value. Next one, which you guys have seen, I put it out a little bit, but I've expanded it now, and I'm going to explain in detail. The Youth Soccer Playbook, Boys Edition. Okay, make sure you understand that, the Boys Edition. Because everybody asks me, Kyle, what should I do with my son? Well, what I share with you with this playbook is the exact blueprint that I would take with my son from birth, hopefully signing a professional contract through the entire system. And I hope that you find value from that if your son goes through the system, because, again, I have 31 years of experience. These are the exact things that I would do going through the system with my son. Okay, I don't have kids, but this is stuff that I've seen through the entire process, what I believe is the correct way to go based on the 2023 model. Okay, so I'm here to, that's the details, man. And if you're liking this stuff so far, if you're in the chat, please give me a thumbs up or fire or something. And I want to see that you guys are enjoying this, man, okay? Next one, would be the Youth Soccer Playbook Girls Edition. You guys have asked for this. I am now delivering it to you. I am giving you the exact steps that I would take with my daughter if I had one. I don't have one, by the way, because I know you're going to ask. I don't have one, but these are the exact things that I would do with my daughter, okay? And from birth to signing a professional contract, okay? Just to make sure you guys understand that. I value both of these at $1,597, okay? So you have both of those now, or you will have both of those. They're going to be available for you. The next one, the pro mindset. I talk to a lot of people, and this is something I actually struggle with, who, you know, they might have the skills, they might have the ability, but they're missing that final push, the mental side. Because, you know, for example, let's say your son wants to make an MLS academy, or beyond that, he wants to be a professional. Skills and ability is a prerequisite. Tactics, you're going to learn that in the process. This right here is the make or break. If you have the skills, you have the ability, cool. Can you handle the pressure of having to survive and thrive? And, you know, a lot of kids here in this country don't have that yet. So if your child is struggling with performance on the field, you're going to want to get the pro mindset, because they might have all the skills, but if they're not transforming the skills and the ability onto the field, they need to have the pro mindset, which will help them absolutely take off, because it's all about building that mental confidence and getting over those barriers where they feel like they cannot be successful. So you're going to want to check out the pro mindset, which is an $897 value. The next one is my development blueprint. This is really important. I'm going to tell you why. I see a lot of kids and parents, they mean the right thing. You guys mean to do the right thing. You want to do the right thing, which is great. But you don't know how to prepare and take care of the player off the field. So following these strategies in the long run will 3x performance. So some ideas for you. You know, like a lot of kids eat junk food. They go to eat fast food restaurants. They don't take care of their bodies. They're eating chips and things like that ultimately will hold back their performance. So mom and dad, if you want to help 3x their performance, because especially when they start getting to those teen years, you're going to start seeing a difference between what they're eating and their performance. There's also things like taking care of the body. How do you do that? Why do you do that to help prevent injuries? Those are things that you're going to find in the My Development Blueprint. And the whole point is to master the off-field preparation. And by the way, there's way more things than that. And to off-field preparation and recovery to 3x performance. I value this at $897. Next one. This is huge. This is my bread and butter. And when I talked about how I developed 7 players to play for a professional academy, professional academies are free for kids. They don't pay anything. This is what I call Obsession Beast. And this is all about skill development obsession, mastering the individual game to unleash the beast. Now, what's great about this? Everybody asks me, Kyle, what can I do with my child at home? I don't have the money to pay for a trainer. I don't have the money to pay for a coach. This is why this one in particular is completely game-changing. Literally game-changing. If you want to know what it is, give me a thumbs up in the chat, and I'm going to tell you in a second. Okay? But it's completely game-changing, and you might be able to read a little bit of what it says. Okay? It will blow your mind away what I'm delivering to you guys with this. I think it's going to just completely change your perspective with this, because a lot of you guys have said, hey, Kyle, I don't know what to do. I don't have the money. I can't find a coach. How can I help my child develop? Okay? And what you're going to get with Obsession Beast, which I value at $9,997, I'm giving you the full sessions that I'm taking players through. So my Obsession Beast is literally mastering the individual game, and you're going to see literally the entire session that I run from start to finish. And the best part about this is, for a lot of them, you're getting 2 videos. You're getting the overview where you can see the whole thing, and then on top of that, you're getting my POV where you get to see me with the player. So I have a camera with me, and I'm working with the player. So you get to listen to the audio of what I'm saying to the kids. And you may not agree with everything that I say and do, but like the first parts of the Session Beast, I'm going to quickly walk you through this. The kids show up. It's an hour and a half practice. They do an hour of technical training and coordination training. So they do juggling first, footwork, coordination, footwork again, play. And the play right now is essentially 1 versus 1. And that's what you're going to see here with Obsession Beast. So if you're struggling to find ways to develop your son because you don't have the money to do it, you don't have the resources to do it, you don't have a coach, I'm giving it to you with my Obsession Beast. And again, I value this at $9,997. And you have it. You'll see how shortly. Okay. Next one, the College Recruiting Masterclass. I've had a lot of people think and ask me, Kyle, how do I get to college? I'm giving you with this the College Recruiting Masterclass. This is how you can acquire college coaches' attention and desire to recruit you. And I'm going to give you a quick story real quick with this. So me personally, I thought every single Division I college, probably like you guys, if there's anybody here with high school kids, thought that they were all going to come after me. Because I was a good player, but I was not a 1% player, that quote-unquote generational talent. And if you want to be a guy that's recruited, and I mean the school is recruiting you without you having to do the work, then you need to be a generational talent. Now, I did not know, and I screwed myself in the recruiting process because I did not start the second I got into high school. So with the College Recruiting Masterclass, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about going through the college recruiting process from the day you walk into high school to the day you finish it and hopefully get a college offer. Okay. Now, one of the key secrets of this is, and I'm glad you guys are paying attention to this, it's very important, is really simple. I had a buddy of mine, college coach, probably one of the best in the country. He gave me a secret that I'm sharing with you right now, which you'll find in the course as well. Everybody's sending emails. My buddy receives, as a NAIA coach, he's receiving 60 emails a day. Can you imagine what a Division I college coach is receiving? I live in Orlando. We have UCF 30 minutes down the road. Can you guys imagine what the UCF men's soccer coach is receiving on a daily basis of emails? So the question becomes for you is, if you want to go to a school like that, obviously you need to have the level, but you have to have a way to stand out. I'm going to give you a way right now for free. But before I do that, before you do that, you need to share this, and then I'm going to tell you the secret for college recruiting. We want to hit 300 people. We're getting close. We're at 285. We need to get 300 people, and I'm going to tell you this secret right now. And this whole course, by the way, the College Recruiting Masterclass is valued at $1,247, and honestly, probably be priceless, because if you can use the system, I've had 3 people use it already. Use the system and get a college offer, maybe a scholarship. Then you can accelerate your growth, because I had 2 Division I offers. I didn't take either one of them because I wanted playing time, and it's hard, man. It's a hard business. Everybody thinks that they're going to get recruited by schools. Most people won't, and it's a problem, bro. Like, you guys need to understand, like, it's on the player to recruit themselves, unless they're a generational talent, because the average coach is going to look at probably 10,000 student athletes, and they're going to select 3 to 7, give or take, maybe less, maybe more, all depending on what they need from a positional standpoint, from a graduation standpoint. They have specific needs for their team that they're trying to fill. They don't just take good players because they're a good player. You need to have the grades, you need to have the work ethic, and you need to have the position that they need. So an example would be like this. If, let's say, they're graduating a number 9, and their backup option is not as good, they're going to go out and recruit a number 9. So, great example would be, I played Division II college. We had 36 players on my roster. So the school that I went to, we had 36 players. And example, we had 4 goalkeepers. This will be the easiest way to explain it to you. We had 1 goalkeeper that played the entire game every single time, except maybe once. We had a backup goalkeeper that probably played 1 time, maybe 2. And then we had 2 other goalkeepers that never played. They were just reserve players. They were on the team, though. The other side is, if they know that the goalkeeper is going to graduate the number 1 and they don't believe that the number 2, 3, and 4 are a good fit, guess what they're going to go after? A goalkeeper. They're going to be recruiting a goalkeeper. Okay, so you need to understand, because everybody thinks that colleges are going to come after you, and we're very close, man. We're almost at 300, And then I'm going to tell you the secret that will change your life when it comes to college recruiting, because this one secret that I'm going to share with you in a second, once we hit 300, we're very close, so keep inviting your friends, man. I had one player do it, and this one player, because he did this one thing, the coach told me, because I know him personally, he's like, look, I will guarantee him a roster spot. I won't guarantee him a scholarship. I will guarantee him a roster spot, all because he did this one thing, because nobody else is doing it. And that's why I tell you guys, you need to think outside the box, because by thinking outside the box, you're giving yourself the platform to be successful. You're giving yourself the platform to be successful. And if you're not doing that, oh, we just broke it. Ready to go. Here's the secret, man. And this strategy actually worked. What you need to do is write a letter. Here's the secret. You need to write a letter. You can type the letter, but you need to write a letter and send it through snail mail. So what I recommend is you write a letter. You have to do your research on the coach, the school, and all that, obviously. You write a letter and you snail mail it. So you send it through postal mail to the school. Make sure you send it to the coach's office. So the coach that I've checked fact this with 2 coaches. They're like, only one guy has ever received that, and that was because I told the kid to do it. And the guy was like, I will guarantee him a roster spot because he made that decision. Now, obviously, I cannot guarantee you that you're going to get a roster spot, but the point is, if he's receiving 60 emails a day and he's never once received a letter in the mail from somebody anymore, that will give you a chance to stand out. And the great part about that is I give you everything in the College Recruiting Masterclass. It's all there from start to finish, from the day you walk into high school to the day you graduate to hopefully signing with a college. Okay? So that's a $1,247 value, and honestly, it's probably priceless. Now, the next one is called the Explosive Footwork Formula. This is how you can acquire faster feet in 30 days to supercharge your 1v1 ability. This is great. If you really focus on this, you do it 6 days out of the week, 5 days minimum, you will see a change in 30 days. It's a $497 value, and I think it's one of the best programs I have if you're trying to develop more than just core skill. Next one is my 8 secrets to becoming a collegiate student athlete. This is the one that is basically before the College Recruiting Masterclass. This one gives you all like the key details that you need to have to kind of give you the idea of what college recruiting is actually like. And it's a great entry-level one. So you should do this one first and then go do the masterclass. Okay, this is a $497 value. Next one, and this is very important, I believe, is fundamental soccer tactics. So like I talk to parents all the time, and you guys don't know the numbering, the systems, what your childs are playing, and that's what this one teaches you. So you get to learn play informations, you get to learn player positional numbers and like the roles of those positions for 7v7, 9v9, and 11v11. I value this at $897. The next one, fundamental futsal tactics. This is very important for me because I see people all the time that do futsal, but they're really doing indoor soccer on a futsal court. Futsal has its own way to play. So you have what you call a system, so like a 3-1, a 2-2, a 4-0, and you run rotation. So if you go to a futsal program, you want them to be running rotation. Those are plays. That means they actually know futsal. So with the fundamental futsal tactics, I'm giving you the key principles about futsal, including the 3-1 rotations. I give you a bunch of them. Corner kick, kick in, and goal clearance plays. You get that all with the fundamental futsal tactics. So if your kid likes futsal and they want to learn more about it, perfect course for them. Okay, I value this at $897. Next one, the ball control revolution. This is another footwork one at home. It's a 5-video series which will help you develop key skills in 30, 60, 90 days, depending on how well you stick and work at it. Okay, it will change the way you develop skill. And it's very important that you guys work on skills. Okay, this is $897 value. The next one is my tight space maestro. You want to develop close control footwork. So if you're not good, for example, beating multiple players or beating 1 or 2, this is for you, and it will transform your ability to beat somebody 1 versus 1 or get out of tight situations in a 5-video series. Really important. I value this at $897. Next one is the Developing Touch series. I've had a bunch of people ask me, Kyle, my son is new to competitive or he's recreational, he needs to develop skills, this program is for you. And you want to start here. Before you do any of the footwork stuff, you want to start here. And this is what you can do at home, and it will take 20 minutes. All these programs that I'm telling you, except for Obsession Beast, will take 20 minutes. And it's valued at $787. The next one I have for you right now, and this one is the 2,500 touch challenge. I actually did this with a Division I college player, and the whole point of this one is to maximize your footwork and to try and get as many touches, game-realistic touches on the ball as possible. And I even challenge you to get 2,500 touches, but to beat the Division I player who got 4,457 touches. You can see right here, that was his record doing it live. Can you beat him? That's valued at $597. So if you add all this up, right, check this out. We have the 2,500 touch challenge, the developing touch series, the explosive footwork formula, the ball control revolution, the tight space maestro, the college recruiting masterclass, the My Pro Dream masterclass, the pro mindset, 8 secrets to college recruiting, fundamental futsal tactics, fundamental soccer tactics, Obsession Beast, my development blueprint, and the youth soccer playbook, girls and boys edition. If you add all this up based on what we just did with the math, it's $23,195 of value available to you guys. That's how much this is valued at. Now, here's the great news. You are going to get access to all of it. The whole thing, top to bottom, all these that I just told you right here. You can get access to all of them. All of them. Not for $23,195. Not for $23,195. Not for $17,195. And I think that's a good value, man. I'm giving you $23,000 and I'm not even going to give it to you for $17,000. It's not going to be for $13,195. Won't be that either. And again, I think that's a hell of a deal. It's not for $8,195. And again, this is a steal at this point. But before I continue, if you like what you're hearing so far, because we're dropping this price, tell me what you think. Do you think Kyle's going to cash cow this? Or do you think something different? Give me a thumbs up, or give me, if you think I'm going to cash cow it, put a cash cow in the chat. If you think I'm going to cash cow this, put it in the chat. If you think you're going to get value from this, give me a thumbs up. I want to see what you guys think, man. Do you think I'm going to cash cow it, or do you think something else? If you think something else, give me a thumbs in the chat. If you think I'm going to cash cow it, give me a cow in the chat. Man, I see people saying moo, not you, Kyle. Man, you guys are going to find out shortly what it's going to be, man. So moving forward, make sure, though, you subscribe. Smash that like button, because you're going to find out what it's going to be very shortly, okay? Not for $3,195. And at this point, bro, this is a complete and utter steal. Like, I mean, I don't even know what to tell you, man. Like this, if you guys don't smash this like button already, you don't comment something or hit subscribe, we're going to have a problem right now, man. Somebody wrote, we're about to tip that cash cow. That's hysterical. Here's the deal, man. You get access to all of it. Literally all of it. All of it. Man, I'm so excited to tell you guys, man. All of this for, you get access to all of it for, drum roll, please. Give me a drum roll, bro. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Give me a, give me a drum roll, bro, because here's the thing. I got all this cash in front of me. This is actually the value. We did the math. This is the value of how much it was. $23,000 right here. You get all of it for free. The whole thing, top to bottom. You get the whole thing for free. I have put together this entire thing for you guys for free. You don't have to pay $1 for any of it. You don't have to pay $1 for any of this stuff, bro. It's completely free. And I'm going to tell you why. There must be some sort of catch. You're thinking, Kyle, there must be a catch. Why would you give this stuff away for free? You guys ready to find out why I would give you guys this stuff for free? And I told you already, man, I've been in your shoes, bro. I had parents that, they meant the best, but they had no idea what they were doing. My parents were non-athletic. They had no idea. We found a coach that helped, which was great.
He's alive. He's alive.
Who? My dad's in the live. My dad's in the live. He's listening to this. Check this out. My man's in the live listening. Bro, he'll tell you too. I don't know if he can make a comment, bro, but he had no idea either. But my dad had no clue. My parents had no clue. And the catch is I have 3 goals. 3 goals. I have 3 goals. The first one. Really, before I even read what this is, I want to tear down the walls, bro. I want to help you guys make better decisions. The cash cows have got to stop. And my goal is to help educate and develop parents and players of the U.S. youth soccer system. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is I believe, and this is a belief that we have with High Soccer, educational and development online content should be 100% accessible to people. The only way you can make that stuff available and accessible to people would be free. There's people that don't have money. There's kids, like we have, to be completely transparent, we have a nonprofit that does soccer for free for kids. The last school year, we had just under 100 kids playing for free twice a week. They didn't have the money to do this. And if you look at most of the other countries around the world, these kids play for nothing. And unfortunately, we have a model of pay to play. And I believe this stuff needs to be free for people. So parents like you that were like my mom and dad, you guys can educate yourselves along with your player and make better decisions, man. To make better decisions. Okay, my third goal, and this is really important, because I've had success training professional players. I've had success developing kids to reach the top. My goal in the long run is to work with the 1% of players who have the aspiration, the discipline, and the work ethic to potentially make it to the highest level. You know what, bro? As a joke, really not a joke, but we're all going to Saudi, bro. We're all going to Saudi Arabia. I had a buddy, he was offered $5 million to coach in Saudi Arabia. Forget Europe, bro. We're going to Saudi. We're getting Saudi money, man. Anyways, tell me what you guys think, bro. Do you guys think this is worth it for you? I mean, this is $23,000 of content that I'm now giving to you guys completely for free. And I'm going to tell you how you can access it completely for free in a moment. And this is why I was telling you, share this with your friends, man, because like I was in your shoes. I hope my dad's still in the chat listening to this, because dude, we didn't know. We had no idea, bro. Like we were so lost. We had no idea. Like I'll tell you guys something funny. I joke with my parents all the time. I have a running form issue with my right leg that we never corrected, and still to this day it's still awkward. Like I have to mentally think about it to make sure my leg doesn't do that. I'd have to show you, but the point is, we didn't know. My parents were not athletic. We didn't know what to do. And like, it's just funny because it's still, to this day, I still have that issue and I've never had it corrected. And we didn't know. So that's why we have this. So now that we finished, let's move on to the next part. So now that we finished the main event, I promised you guys, so let's keep this moving. I promised you bonuses. Okay? I promised you guys some bonuses, man. And up here on the screen, I'm going to walk you through all the bonuses on top of that you're going to get for free. Just because you stayed through the live chat, through this live event, I'm giving you these bonuses completely free. First one, for the fundamental futsal sessions, so the fundamental futsal tactics, you will have 7 clips. I have a very good friend of mine. He is a professional futsal coach. He is a UEFA license. He coaches professional futsal, coached in the Champions League. I have 7 content pieces for you guys for free in the fundamental futsal tactics from him. You see him. His name is Coach Walter. You see him, and you get to see all the stuff that he talks about using the 3-1 model. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is college sessions. You're going to see full games of college. You're going to have training sessions from college. You're going to have behind the scenes and the realities of making it. This is over 15 content pieces, and there's actually going to be more than this, available to you for free as well. 15 pieces. The next one, and honestly, this one, in my opinion, this is why I put it, is the $200,000 interview. We did this at High Soccer Arena. I had a college coach come, and he did a training session. And then he did a interview Q&A section. The interview is an hour length, and he walks you through all the stuff that he was looking for his school. And he teaches, I mean, it's invaluable what you're going to get, because that could potentially get you or help you understand how to earn a full ride scholarship. Okay, the next one is the Youth Soccer Playbook full audio. I have the boys and girls full audio, by the way, because you're going to have the video. I have a video for the Youth Soccer Playbook and the audio version as well on my Pro Journey podcast. Both of them there, girls and boys, are now available to you. I have three, actually I think it's four. I think I mistyped. I think there's four. It's 3 or 4 audio clips from another college coach talking about the college recruiting process and the things that he looks for and whatnot. And it's all available. It's all available on the Pro Journey podcast. So just on the Pro Journey podcast, you're going to have like 15 to 20 content pieces that you can go get today, right now. Like I mentioned earlier about Obsession Beast, I give you the POV. So I give you what I'm doing so you can watch me training young players. So you can hear the audio, you can hear what I'm saying, you can hear what I'm telling them to do. You have all of that POV. So it's not just a zoom out frame and you can see what I'm doing. You get to actually see from my perspective and hear what I'm saying. Those are at least 8+. I think there's actually 20+ now. It's a lot. The next one is a POV, so you guys can understand at the next level what this looks like. My boys team 0706 have played 4 big games this summer, 1 against the St. Kitts Senior Men's National Team, 3 college teams, and I have a POV audio from my perspective, and video, by the way. So it's really video over audio, but it's video of what I saw, what we talk about as coaches, what our game plan was, how we set it up versus a college team, because you have to arrive at least an hour and a half before, and you see all that stuff, the warm-up, the instruction, the subs, the game, all of it from my perspective. You get that for free. And then you can even watch the entire game, the High Soccer Prospects 2007-2006 versus the St. Kitts Senior Men's National Team for free. You can watch that game, and almost that entire team is professional players for free. So you get 59+ content pieces just because you stayed for free. Some of them are on my Pro Journey podcast. Some of them, actually I would say 99% of it is on, and this is where it becomes interesting. I moved all the stuff from my website to YouTube. All of this now is on my YouTube channel. So where you're watching this right now, they should all be posted by now. Everything is there for free. Podcast, YouTube channel. There for free. All you have to do, and this is why I say it starts at home, you have to do the work at home with you and your player to go through this process. It's all free. I made it more accessible to you guys. It's all available on YouTube. You don't have to do anything except click to YouTube. And the only thing that I ask from you guys, man, help share the content. Share this with somebody. Let them know what I just did to help you guys make better decisions, to help you guys be educated, to help your player out. Man, you guys, like again, I was in your shoes, bro. And if you could help share this, that would be amazing. I know I'm asking for more. If you could subscribe, if you could follow, if you could just help us out, bro, because I'm trying to deliver content for you. Like, you guys need to understand, bro, like the amount of hours that I put in with all of this, you can ask my wife, she's sitting right here, 1,000 hours. Minimum 1,000 hours that I put in putting this whole thing together for you guys before I made the official release right now. So I hope that helps, man. That's the entire live event. I will stay on for probably another 15 to 20 minutes. If anybody has any questions, I'll be more than happy to help. You may not agree with everything that I say. That's cool. But I just want to, you guys need to understand, this is all available for you. You have homework to do. There's no more excuses now. And the best part about this is I can always add more content. So if there's things that you think I need to add or I need to help, bro, I can make more content for you guys. And again, I want this to be accessible to everybody. That's why I put it on YouTube for you.
Everybody's asking about the Beast shirt.
Yeah.
Man, you like the Beast shirt, huh? Me too. I love the Beast shirt.
They want the Beast.
You guys want to see the back of the shirt? It's all part of the Obsession Beast program, man. Become a beast. Bound, become a beast. Man, more stuff is coming, bro. You guys have no idea, bro. I'm telling you, the Obsession Beast will be readily available for you guys, man. So, Michelle, can you do me a favor? You have the access to YouTube. Can you go to the YouTube page? My page, my content page. Do you know how to do that or no? Yeah. So because you guys are asking, about where you can find all this stuff, so you go to my YouTube page. The best way that I would do this, I've actually made your life easier. I've put them into playlists. We're gonna try and upload it right now, so you guys can see it. So you're not just looking at this anymore. So you guys can see the whole thing. Man, people are asking about the shirts. It's so funny, bro. No shirts for sale right now, man. You got to be a part of the program. You got to be a part of Beast to get a shirt. I would love to sell it to you, man, but I can't. It's only for people that are in Beast. Okay. We might be able to create a special shirt for you guys, but like this shirt that I'm wearing is literally just for people that are a part of Beast. Like I can't sell that because it's a specific program that I'm trying to build. Because again, like, you know, I share your frustration, man. Like I came from a program and I've been in programs that did not develop. Okay, so here's my channel. Perfect. So if you go to playlist, so if you guys are still in this, which there's a lot of you still, you can see all the stuff. I'm still working on some details, so I apologize for the delay, but you can see all of it. You have, one of them says morning training, that's supposed to be Beast. That's my second Beast group. I have the POV, so click on POV for me, Michelle, if you don't mind. So if you click on POV, this actual clip is from the actual game against Florida College. Go back, I'm sorry, Michelle, click back. There should be a way to just see the channel. So if you go to playlist, and then just click where it says POV, literally the word POV. Left. Yeah, just click that. Like, don't click. Yeah, click that. I think that'll do it. Yeah, there. I think that'll. Okay, never mind. It does. Anyway, so you can see on the right side, you can see it has all the POVs that I have. So I have the stuff that I told you about from the college game. I have the stuff about where you see me doing the Beast part. It's all there. All the content stuff is there. And I have different titles for you for the cover photos so you can see them. Okay. So people are asking, how do you get in on Beast? That's a great question. It's really for another topic, but I'll tell you very quickly. So Beast is a program that I created because people don't train kids. People just take people's kids. So people take developed kids. So I created Beast so I could train players to develop them like I've done multiple times before. So like I had a program that I ran from 6:30 in the morning till 8, 4 days a week for 2.5 years, and all we did was fundamentals. So technical skills, 1v1s, 2v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, up to 3v3s because it was 6 kids. All of them but one signed for international, not international, but pro academies. One of them was international, and the other ones were domestic, where they played for free. So the playlist, everything, if stuff's not working yet, let me know. I'll fix it. It should all be public and available now. But if you scroll down again, Michelle, for me, if you don't mind, you can see I have one Beast program. I have POVs. I have college sessions. So do me a favor, Michelle, click on college sessions so they can see what that looks like. So I have college sessions here. So like this specific video you're watching right here is from an NAIA school. This is their actual training session. This is their coach right here. You can just see what an actual college training session looks like. This is an off season, by the way. And then you can see we have all this content on the side here that are either college games, college training, breakdowns of college, insights of college, a whole bunch of stuff so you guys see what the next level looks like. And there's a bunch of stuff. So go back for me, Michelle, if you don't mind. So again, if there's any issues, man, let me know. I will try and fix it, or we'll have staff fix it, no problem. We have the fundamental futsal tactics. I have a specific video just for education and parent development. We have the 2,500 touch challenge, developing touch, my development blueprint, college recruiting masterclass, the 8 secrets to becoming a collegiate student athlete, explosive footwork formula, fundamental soccer tactics, ball control evolution, tight space maestro, the pro mindset, the My Pro Dream Masterclass, Obsession Beast, the Youth Soccer Playbook. I have all of it formatted there. And the bonuses, like the stuff that I was talking about, is all in the playlist. You should be able to find all of it there. So, you just need to figure out where you want to start at and what you want to do. And a lot will depend on your child's level and where you're at in the process. So honestly, the first thing that I would do if I was in your shoes, whether your son is a daughter or a son, so your child, I would start with the youth soccer playbook. You can watch the videos or you can listen to the audio. I have both available for you, no problem. The audio's on my podcast. Okay, and then all the bonuses that I talked about, you'll find them in here. So, for example, if you want to watch the futsal ones with the UEFA licensed coach, so professional futsal coach, you just go to fundamental futsal tactics. You click that, and then you just have to look on the side, and you'll see one of them, or there's 7 of them, but you'll see. Scroll down one more, right there, up a little bit higher, right there where it says UEFA. Yeah, that one. Click that one. This is one of them. No, sorry, Michelle. Do one more where it says UEFA. Down one. One down. That one. Click that one. So this one right here is one of the pro futsal videos. So this is Coach Walter. He's a professional futsal coach. Coaches professional futsal and coaching the Champions League, and he's explaining movements in futsal. You have that for free. Okay, let's look at another one. So let's look at the 200K interview. Great one. This is for college. So go back, Michelle, if you don't mind. Okay, go to, back again. I think it's under college sessions. So if you go to college sessions, which would be right here. Yeah, click that one. Yeah, so then it'll be a thumbnail. So if you scroll down, there'll be a thumbnail that says, right there, the one that says interview worth, that one. So this right here is an 1 and 5 minute interview with a college coach who talks. I mean, the stuff that he gives away in this interview is ridiculous, man. Like if your kid's in high school and they want to, if they want to learn anything about college recruiting or how it works, you want to listen to this interview. The audio is not great because you use a Veo camera, but you can still hear it. But that will be life changing for you, man, especially if you're trying to get to college. Another one would be, let's go to POV real quick, Michelle, if you don't mind. So another one from POV. But man, like I'm telling you guys, this will be life changing for you. Technical difficulties, are all part of the process. All right, so POV right there. Yep. Okay, and then we're going to look at Obsession Beast. So scroll down. Right there, just click one of those. Yeah. So this is my POV from Obsession Beast. So you can literally see me. This is during the program in the morning that I'm running. And I'm training the kids. You get to see the exact perspective and the information that I'm telling the kids from top to bottom. Okay, so obviously there'll be some slow periods. You might have to fast forward because I'm not cutting it. I'm just posting. But you can see this is the stuff that they're doing every single morning. So it's in phases. There's part 1s, part 2s, part 3s. There's days. So we start at day 3 because I didn't get day 1 and day 2, but we start at day 3 and we go all the way through, at least from the Obsession Beast overview. Okay, so it's all there for you guys to see every single time. Okay, and then just to clarify, because some people are asking me about Beast. So Beast is a program I created because people don't train kids anymore. They don't focus on the skills. So Beast is all about developing skills, using fundamentals, and mastering that individual skill to help develop players to reach the next level. Okay, to have the skills to reach the next level. And if they don't have the skills, they will not have the ability to do so. Okay, so that's why Beast came about. I train kids in Beast all the time, and they just do fundamentals. So they do, like I said, juggling, dribbling, or footwork, coordination work, go back to footwork, and then we implement in a 1v1 scenario in different scenarios. And that's what we have here. So that's one of the videos you can see. We'll look at one more. The last one I want to show you guys real quick would be, go back to college games, Michelle, if you don't mind. Or college sessions, I think the name is. Right there, college sessions, yeah. So then I'm going to show you the game versus, scroll down a little bit right there. So it says High Soccer Prospects 0706 versus St. Kitts Senior Men's National. That one right there. So this is the full game of High Soccer Prospects versus the St. Kitts Senior Men's National team. You can watch the entire game. We lost 4-0. This is the same exact team that the U.S. Men's National team played in the Gold Cup 2.5 months ago. We played them a month before the Gold Cup. And the only reason why we got this game, by the way, is because we played in the UPSL. We did not play a kids league. They were looking for an adult team that wasn't crazy high level, so they invited us, which was great. I had a mutual contact. And because we were playing against adults, if we were not making that decision, we would not have been able to get this game. The only way you typically get a game like this is if you play on a senior men's national team. And you get to watch the whole game, start to finish, for free, right here. So that's it, man. I hope this stuff helps, bro. I mean, I've spent, man, years putting this stuff together. Literally over 2 years putting this all together. It's over 1,000 hours of time that I put into this. And I think it'll be game changing for you, man. So that's pretty much all the content that I have. I will stay on again for another 10 or 15 minutes to answer any questions you have. And I hope this, makes a difference for you guys, man. And please share this with somebody. Share the live event. There should be a way to share it even after it's finished. And, help, follow my page, man, because I'm just putting out stuff to help you guys make better decisions. And I want you guys to be successful, because in the model that we have, people don't want that. I want that for you guys. I want to be the guy that helps you guys get there. I can't work with everybody, of course, but I'm trying to make that happen. Billy, you're saying, are the hidden videos in the playlist going to be released soon? Can you give me an example of, okay, so you're saying the morning training videos are private. Okay, so I'll look and checking that, not a problem. If you just send me a DM on Instagram, if you see any other issues, we'll fix it. It should all be available. If it's not, I'll take care of that, no problem. Can you turn it on live? You have the sound on? Okay, cool. So Instagram, so if you have any questions, I'll be here for another 10 or 15 minutes answering questions that you guys have. I would prefer you guys go to YouTube, so we're going to actually turn off Instagram. If you want me to answer questions, we're going to turn it off in about 3 seconds. And again, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope this is game-changing for you. I told you that this would be the biggest event in the country for youth development. And I'm so happy you guys took advantage of this, man, because it's very important. So I hope this helps. And YouTube, we'll see you on Instagram, we'll see you on YouTube. And if you guys have any questions, bro, I'm here to help. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and let's make it happen, man. Who has any questions I can answer? Do you know any girls that were accepted to play in an MLS Next team? I don't know any girls personally, but I do know that there are some girls that have. It's not many. It's not many people. Let's see. You are changing the face of U.S. soccer with this. Thanks. That's my goal, bro. That's the goal, to help change this stuff. Okay. Can you sign up personally to train live with Beast? Yes. If you would like to train live with Beast, it's in Orlando. Obviously, you have to be in Orlando. Just to explain Beast, because you guys are asking. With Beast, it's a 4-day-a-week training. One group does 8 to 9:30, 4 days a week. It's mandatory you come to training unless there's some sort of emergency. And it's, we can send you information about it, but you have to be accepted into the program because, again, I talked before, you need 3 details. You need the player bought in, you need the parents bought in, and you need a coach bought in. I'm the coach bought in, but I need parents and players that are bought in. So let's see what else. If ever visiting Orlando, can we schedule a session? Robert, sure. Send me a DM on Instagram and we can set something up, no problem. I can tell you how it works and everything that happens. What are your thoughts on private youth academies? What do you define as a private youth academy? Ever come to SoCal? We are planning to do some things. One of them might be go to SoCal. People are asking to do stuff. Does Beast include goalies? We do actually have a goalie in the training right now, because I don't know how well you know about high-level soccer, or I call it football, but I said soccer, is players need to have footwork first, so we develop footwork. We can bring in a goalkeeper coach to do the goalkeeper training. That's not a problem. Do you come to Seattle? If we get enough interest, we can travel anywhere, man. This is all a part of High Soccer's process to help change the game. This is why we're giving this content away for free. Yes, if you want to come to Florida and visit us, you can. No problem. We can set stuff up. It's not an issue. Do you still play for a club even if you meet your 3 details? Michael, have you read, or I should say listened to, or watched my Youth Soccer Playbook? I think that'll help you. A lot will depend on the phase that your child is in. Okay? So whatever phase your child is in, that's where you're going to have to make a decision. Because there's 5 phases: the pre-phase, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. Wherever your child's in, you will have to play football at some point. Man, let's see. Do you have any recommendations for development in Wisconsin? Jim, read my Youth Soccer Playbook. Find a coach. And if you guys, if you're joining this live late, I recommend you watch the whole thing again because I think that'll help you guys out a lot. Let's see. Do you come to Seattle? I can come to Seattle. Come to SoCal. I can come to SoCal. Do you know any coaches that have a similar idea like you in SoCal, Los Angeles area? Luigi, I don't. Well, actually, I may know one person. Send me a DM. I don't remember where she's at specifically, but she's very good. So I can recommend that person for you. Thank you so much, Kyle. You are our favorite. You're changing lives. Amanda, that's what I'm here for, man. I'm here to help change people's lives. That's why I decided to make, because what's interesting is I used to charge for this stuff. And I can't lie, I was making decent money. But I'm like, I can't make the impact I want to make if I'm charging people for this information. Let's see. Thank you for all this exceptional information. Son's Youth is trying to get us to purchase City Play Tracking. I don't know anything about it, man. I can't tell you anything about City Play Tracking. If my player joins High Soccer Prospects, would this be the curriculum? If so, how many times a week would they train and play? So, Julio, send me a message privately, and we can set some up. We do try to focus on development with High Soccer Prospects. Obviously, here's the difference between High Soccer Prospects and Beast. Beast, there are no games. So I literally get to just focus on the training, and I do what I believe needs to be done to get the kids to that level. When you play for a team, so using our club Prospects, we do focus on development, but we also have to get kids ready for games. So there's a balance between both. Obviously, the kids aren't ready to play games. Most of them, we have to develop them. But that's why I was like, let me make a program that's just about development, and that's what Beast is. Holy hell, a lot of questions, man. I'm trying to keep up with all this. Oh, hold on. A lot of stuff's coming in. Thank you so much, Kyle. No problem. Players need to complete more positions, more opportunities. Yes, this is fantastic. I believe so as well. My son is 9 and cash goes strictly developed. Good. Answer a question about confidence of a 12-year-old above. If you have a 12-year-old, Wilbro Films. Oh, wait, that's my dad. I don't remember the question. So can you put your question about the 12-year-old with a confidence issue? I can do that again. So on the girls' side, would you have your daughter play ECNL if it was attached to a NWSL team? I could potentially have my daughter play, but if you follow the playbook, the girls' edition, I think that will answer your question. I recommend doing that first, and then I can help later. I have listened to all of your podcasts in the car going from tournaments. I noticed you mentioned if you're unable to leave the U.S., you should just leave the U.S. Tyson, if you can leave the U.S. to go to Europe or go to Saudi, that's where the money's at right now. That's what I would do. Absolutely. You mentioned high school soccer isn't quite. Nope, I missed a part. I'm sorry. Trying to find you in Central California. Oops, it's hard to keep up with this, man. There's a lot of things coming through right now. Oops, I don't know what I just did. Show chat. Let's see. This is kind of hard to maneuver. Let me use my mouse. Okay, so you mentioned high school is not quite worth it. What do you recommend for an alternative club and other soccer is shut down during the high school season? Train or play adult. Those would be my two recommendations. Would love to set up a session. I'm in South Florida, but willing to drive over my son. Dwayne, send me a DM on Instagram. We can chat, no problem. Realistically, even if my player has the buy-in, we have to buy in, and you are the coach. The player still needs to play on a team, right? Dan, a lot will depend on their age. Please follow. I recommend, because I'm going to tell you the same thing anyways, listen to or watch the Youth Soccer Playbook. Changing the system, yes, we are. God had great rewards for your generosity. Let's see. I mean, I do this because I want to make an impact. That's why. Kyle, thank you so very much. You are making a difference. You are turning the U.S. youth football landscape business model on its head. Trying. What's the youngest age you are willing to train? I've trained kids as young as 5, but I'm trying to move out of that because it's hard, man. I mean, it just depends. Can we schedule a session and get an honest evaluation when we visit Orlando? Thanks for doing this. You're the GOAT. I appreciate you calling me the GOAT, BR. I appreciate that. You can. If you send me a message, we can set some up. Any club recommendations in Houston, Texas, or good coaches you might know? I told you already, I cannot recommend a club. I can only recommend people. There's one guy I know. I don't know if he's in Houston or not, but just send me a DM on Instagram and I can see if I can help you out. Can you connect us with a good coach in Seattle? I may know one guy, Natalia. Send me a message and I'll see if I can. Billy, have you read or listened to my playbook? That will give you my answer. So if you know that, then that's why I'm starting the program Beast. It's because I'm trying to develop kids. What is the age group for Beast? I have 2 groups. I have a high school age group, and right now I have a 2011 age group. That's what I have currently. And they train in the morning, by the way. Man, it's hard for me to stay connected with this. I'm trying to catch up with all this. Let's see. We got homework. You have plenty of homework. Yes. Thank you so much for this. No problem. If we were willing to find a coach to develop in Central Cal, if we were to find a coach willing to develop out here in Central Cal, do you or would you mentor them? Are you saying, can I help them from a mentorship perspective? Yes. I mean, I have tons of content that can help coaches be better. Again, I don't have every answer. I don't say that I have every answer. I have every answer that I believe is correct in the process to help develop players. My uncle here, that's my uncle. My bad, Wilbur Films, my bad. Someone here asked if you can help the confidence of a 12-year-old always play scared. Yes, I can. You need to download, not even download, watch the Pro Mindset course and go through that, and that will help you. Let's see. I feel like you have so many great coaches in every state that are bored with how you feel or on board. You could get all together and make a pact to form your own youth soccer programs leagues. We probably could, but we all have to make the commitment to move somewhere. I like Orlando. How do you build the confidence to Brandon? So I just answered that. Please go into the Pro Mindset immediately, and that will help you. Why is it so hard to find a quality coaches for a club? Why is it so hard? Because, listen, I run a club, right? And we have this conversation all the time, and I'll be very transparent with you. We're not a cash cow. We try to develop kids, but we lose on average 30% of our kids every year because they go to a cash cow. And trying to do the right thing is way harder than doing the wrong thing. That's why cash cows exist, because they can make way more money by giving you less value back. Like, they've never done something like this for you. Dude, I've done this I put all this stuff together by myself. My wife helped a little bit. But, dude, that's it. I mean, it was literally just me. They have the resources to give you all this stuff for free, and they don't do it. They choose not to do that because they don't care. They don't have to care. They can make the money. Your parents will keep paying them for this. And this is very hard. Let's see. Yeah, Coach Rose is who I was going to recommend. Yes. Is high school soccer good opportunity for older players if you're a freshman? Josh, I mean, it can be. That would be the only year I would recommend playing, but, you know, I don't recommend high school personally. Can players do Beast and high soccer prospects? Yes, we have players and Beast. We have players in Beast and in high soccer, yes. We have 2 kids that are in Beast and in high soccer. And there's players that are in Beast that do not play for high soccer. They play for other clubs. Beast is literally just about training the fundamentals and developing kids. Okay, I'm going to have to get off, guys, very soon. I'll give you another couple more minutes. You need amateur lower leagues. There are kids to start play, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. He is friend, yes. Regarding moving to Europe, how do you determine is the risk worth the reward? Well, Dan, the question to me is, you're in a risk right now here because your son's not or daughter's not being developed. Like, if you watch the last World Cup for the women's, that summarized the current track that we're on. Women's soccer is going like this for us, and in Europe it's going like this because they're just implementing the same processes they have for men's on the women's side. What are the right questions to be asking the coach and the cash cows about the development player? Rory, great question. I have a video in YouTube already. Just find it and watch. It's called The 12 Questions to Ask, I think, before you invest. So find that. Send me a message. I can maybe help you find it, or we can do something to help you. Not a problem. And my husband are completely bought into your philosophy, and you have helped shape our conversations about soccer. We sincerely appreciate what you're doing. You make a difference. I appreciate that, Megan. I'm trying. Billy said, you're the man. We'll get caught up in the material. Great. Go after it. What age is recommended for a kid to start their exposure? Understand there's going to be a lot of no yets. Keep working. David, have you read or listened to my youth soccer playbook? I tell you that in there, but it starts at 15. Anything before 15 is just development and preparation. 15, if your son is not a generational talent, is where you need to be at. And that's where you start getting the exposure piece. Thank you, Kyle. We don't have the money, but my kid got into ECNL just by training so much on her own. Natalia, then you're going to love the content that I have. It's all free. So that's why we made this decision. My daughter is a 2012. I have pulled her out of ECNL team, and we were solely focusing on technical training. Let me make this. This should probably make my life easier. Oops, that did not make my life easier. Something happened. Why can I not see the comments anymore? Oh, they're there. They're over here now. Okay. Sorry. I just moved my comments. Give me 1 second, man. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. There we go, right here. There you go, Hudson. I love that. Thank you for putting this content together and for speaking the truth about the cash cow. No problem, Rick. My 7-year-old and I woke up at 5:45 a.m. today and did one of your home technical training videos. Omar, how did it go? She just guest play. Good. I'm happy with my decision. I see her. Is there any other recommendations that Hudson, I mean, I don't know you personally, but it sounds like you're making the right decision because the cash cow doesn't have to develop. Any good recommendations for coaches? Rory, I don't believe I know anybody in that area. Eddie, ODP, I'm going to tell you the truth very quickly. If you think it's going to be for exposure, it's not. It's not the pathway to the top anymore. If you want to use it as an experience to help challenge your son to learn and play with people he doesn't know and coaches he doesn't know, then it's a good resource. Okay, let's see. If the plan is to go to Europe and I want to send videos to club, where and who should I send the videos to before I go? Ava, Roblox with Ava. My recommendation is go to Europe first, make connections. If you send video, they don't have to watch any of it. Dude, unless the couch sounds good, you better give your wife credit. Well, she's laughing and smiling, so she knows. She has credit, don't worry. Carrie, hey, Carrie! Just figured out the chat. Finally, how's the game going for Nick? Kids start early from 7 years, have football. Okay, what is the best age to move to Europe? Sandy, I don't know if there is a best age. I mean, I would try and get out as soon as 12 at the latest, to be honest. I mean, if you can go later, it's okay too, but like, you'll get so much more development. Like, I think about Christian Pulisic's path. He went on so many trips overseas to Barcelona, to Chelsea, to Germany, 12, 13 years old before signing. So I would make that decision ASAP. Raul Jr. said, what do all 12-year-olds have to master if they want to go to a pro club? Raul, you should know this answer already. That's cool. There's the 104 technical elements that players need to master presented by the Croatian Football Federation. I've recommended that book multiple times. So I would recommend you check that out if that's, if you want to know the skills that you need to master to go pro, it's right there. 104. I'm in the same boat, Kyle. I run a small club in Central Florida, and it's the most difficult thing to find. I find cash cow's problem being clubs paying coaches astronomical money, and we can't compare. Brandon, you're right, bro. I mean, I had a guy, good kid, 20 years old. He's like, Kyle, you need to pay me $150 a day for one practice. And I'm like, bro, I can't. We can't pay that. You don't have the experience yet. You don't have the licensing. Even if you did, I can't afford to do that. So it's hard, man. Like small programs, that's why we struggle because we have to try and get kids. Let's see. Do we access everything strictly through your Instagram? Is there a site to work through? I've checked things out before, but want to help my kids develop with them. Brandon, it's all on YouTube now, bro. Everything is literally on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and go to my playlist, and you'll see all the playlists. And please share this with somebody. All this content I'm giving you guys, please share it. And subscribe. Help grow the channel so I continue to want to put more stuff out there for you guys. Because the best part about this is I can continuously add more content. Make sure you like the videos. Thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up, man. Okay, how do I feel motivated every day to do my 100%? That's from within, Raul. You got to make that choice to say, I want this. How bad do you want it? It's up to you. They won. There we go. What leagues in Brandon? Keeper develop. AJ, I don't recommend leagues, bro. To be honest with you, I don't like leagues. In fact, we have a lot of our teams not in leagues because I think I'd rather do scrimmages personally in tournaments. Luigi, do you have a video of answers for the 12 questions to ask? Yes, I do. It's on YouTube. Send me a DM. I can try and help you find it, but it should be in the parent educational content playlist and the My Development Blueprint playlist. It should be in there as well. Sandy said, thank you so much for the playbook. It's amazing. I appreciate the kind words, Sandy. I'm going to pass the info along with other soccer families we were close with. Thank you so much, Kyle. Brandon, no problem. And then all EU has league systems there. Take kids in for play. Yes, that is correct. Nicole said 100% user-friendly. Thank you, Kyle. Bought in from day one. There you go, Nicole. Go kill it. So, man, any other final questions? I'll give you guys another 2 or 3 minutes before I jump off. Let's see. Changing the system. Yep. Somebody said, Kyle, you're the GOAT. That's funny. Yeah. Let's see. Who else can I help? I'm trying to read your questions, man. South Florida is paying attention. Thank you. We need you in Central California. There's somebody in California I know already who's very good. What is your opinion on overseas camps for 10 years old that are invite only? Andrew, I don't know much. You'd have to tell me what you're talking about, and I'll try and do the best thing that I can. And let's see. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you for everything you do. No problem. Daniel, you are correct. It is maddening that they don't have to because you'll keep paying them. So no problem. Let's see. Remember Coach Kyle, changing history in the life of kids and families. I hope you're right, Sandy. That's what I'm trying to do. To make an impact, sometimes you got to be different. Brandon, I think my brother's in Raleigh, so I think that will help. Coaches in Cincinnati, I don't know anybody off the top of my head. Brandon, actually what I'm trying to do right now is I'm in the process of creating a 3v3 and 5v5 league in Orlando because I'm tired of all this stuff, bro. I'm tired of 7v7. I'd love to have my son train at your facility. Daryl, come on by, man. And go ahead, guys. I'm about to get off in about 1 minute, so if you got any final pieces left, any chance you can start a program for Hurricane Ping Pong. Greg, we're going to go back at it. So no problem, man. Shoot me a message. You guys have any questions? Again, I'm going to try and keep everything accessible online for you guys for free. And keep it up, bro. And I'm going to get off, guys. I got to get back to the rest of my day. I hope I answered a lot of your questions. Send me a DM. We'll try and answer your questions along the way. And I look forward to seeing you guys. Please share this with somebody. Smash the like button. Hit subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, High Soccer Prospects Arena Academy, all this stuff. Let's get it going, man, because this is all through High Soccer. And we're trying to deliver the best every single day. So that's it, man. We'll see you guys in the future video, and we'll make it happen. See you guys later, man. Yes, I'm available on weekends. Ciao, guys. See you later.